Hi, I'm Mark Mesidorian. Intuition for Healers is a workshop designed to bring clarity to healers of any modality around the information they receive while healing. So we start with what is guidance and how to tell the difference between your ego and spirit. Your ego will communicate in conditional forces. So could, would, should, need to, have to. Also, it'll communicate through lack. Not enough time, not enough money, not enough resources, not enough love. So that leaves a feeling of anxiety and unease, whereas spirit will communicate in language and feelings that are inclusive and encouraging. They will give us information that is action-oriented and helpful, that makes us feel good and optimistic. So there is help and support. So that is the difference between the two. So the ego is going to be limited and spirit is going to be encouraging and uplifting. We also get into a space of recognizing who actually is talking, who is providing the information for you. So who are the guide or guides that are communicating to you. In this workshop, our primary guide is Archangel Michael. We work with him because he's a very clear guide, a very clear presence, and communicates really clearly and demonstratively. So we work with him. And we work with him also on defining the different ways that we receive information. There are 4 clairs: seeing, hearing, feeling, and knowing. And we all tend to have one that's more dominant than the others, a bit like being left or right-handed. And we all have all 4. So in this workshop, we get to test drive all 4 and see how information comes to you using a clair that you're not used to using, like hearing perhaps. We also talk about how to deliver the information to a client, how to report information. And we do that free of advice and free of interpretation, allowing the gem of the guidance to come forward and knowing that it'll land for the client as it's from your heart to their heart. And the guidance is designed to be helpful, inclusive, and expansive. So that is the workshop. We also work on something I think is very important for healers, which is to let there be clear boundaries between yourself and your client. So we work with Archangel Michael on establishing a space where you could be as tuned in as you possibly can and take in information from your client, but not take on their energy. So there's a clarity in place between yourself and your client, and establishing a space to work in with great depth, great ease, and great care. So I invite you to join me for this wonderful workshop, and thank you so much for watching.